Welcome back to the Lone Ranger Radio Show with Bruce Woodburn, CrossCountry Mortgage. They call me the Lone Ranger. Why do they call me the Lone Ranger? Because my job is to arrange loans. Loans for you. That's right. But most of all, I have fun here on the air talking about how to make money in real estate. So I told you earlier, I'm a 10th grade dropout. I'm not the smartest guy in the room. I'm not a Harvard graduate. I'm not even a graduate. But here's what I am. I'm very good at understanding how to make money. I don't know why. I guess I just had people that cared about me, and I learned, and I do things. When I see opportunities, I'm not afraid to jump in. I've made mistakes. I made 2 major mistakes I just admitted on the air. One, and they both revolve around real estate. Okay, I've made some financial mistakes in buying certain stocks in the market before, but I've made more money. I've had more success than I have failures. But I'm not a financial wizard. I'm not a Harvard graduate. I don't have an economics degree. I don't have a finance degree. I have the degree of hard knocks. That's what I've got. One of the biggest mistakes I made is I didn't buy enough real estate in 2010. Second biggest mistake I made in real estate is I sold too many properties in 2018. Okay, 2 big mistakes. Okay, I admit it. Not so smart. But overall, real estate's been very good to me. So good that I just went out and bought a couple more properties. So I'm buying properties. Why would this idiot buy properties when properties are at the highest level? Of course they're at the highest level they've ever been. They're at all-time highs. They're always at all-time highs. Go back. Would you have bought houses if you knew what houses would have done in the last 10 years in appreciation? Would you have bought more houses 10 years ago? Just ask yourself that. Would you? I mean, in 2012, would you have bought more houses knowing what they've done? How about 20 years ago? How about in 2002? Would you have bought more houses then if you knew what they were going to do? Right? I don't know. How about 1992 if you were alive then? All I'm saying is that houses go up in value. They don't go down in value. If they do, and don't tell me, oh my God, I lost my shirt in 2009, 8 and 9. Yeah, so did a lot of people. But those were economic situations that are unlike they are today. Right now, we're going to have a recession because our government doesn't know how to run a country. That's why we're having a recession. Back then, there was mortgage backs that weren't good mortgages. So we were doing no income, no asset, stated income, stated assets, 100% financing for investment properties. How stupid could the mortgage industry be? Now, you had companies like Wells Fargo and Countrywide, not to be don't be confused with Countrywide and CrossCountry. No correlation whatsoever. My company is CrossCountry Mortgage. That was Countrywide. Countrywide, all those countries created the no income, no asset products, told everybody they were the best thing that ever happened to mortgages, and they were the worst thing that ever happened to mortgages. It hurt us. It hurt you. It hurt real estate agents. It hurt people in other countries because they bought the mortgage-backed securities. It was our industry's fault. It was our country's fault. Now there's prudent underwriting. In order to get a loan, you got to qualify for a loan. Novel idea. You mean you have to have income? Yes. You have to have steady job? Yes. You have to have decent credit? Yes. You have to have some skin in the game? Yes. You got to have some money? Yes. All those things. Check the box. It just makes sense. Giving loans to irresponsible people is stupid. And listen, some of you out there listening right now, and you can write my phone number down because you can call me. If you really think you fall into the stupid category, call me. I'll put you to the test, and I'll tell you if you are or not. 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. Or just apply for a mortgage online at WeBringYouHome.com. I'll put you through the stupid test. If you don't pay your bills on time and you had a problem in the past, you're not stupid. You had a problem in the past. If you continue to pay your bills late and not on time, you don't pass the SMART test. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. You don't. Okay? Listen, don't tell me about your economic problems. I was orphaned at 15. I quit school in the middle of the 10th grade. I never went back. I have no high school diploma. I have no college diploma. So don't tell me that your times are harder than mine. I had no food to eat. I couldn't feed my dog. I had a car repossessed. I had a motorcycle repossessed. I had a boat repossessed. I was going down the wrong path, hanging out with the wrong people. I did all the wrong things. I did all the wrong things. Then I got smart. Hopefully there's somebody that cares enough about you. And if you don't have somebody, if you look around and go, I don't have anybody that cares about me, so I should just continue to be stupid. Maybe that is you. You can call me. I'll yell at you for a little while. I'll care about you. I care about you. I really do. I want people to have success. I like helping people that are down on their luck. Here's what I do. I pour into you until I see you don't pour into you. When you don't pour into you, I'm done with you. That's the way I operate. I had somebody who came to one of my seminars the other day. They told me about how screwed up they are, so I gave them homework. I said, you can't call me anymore for advice until you've done these 4 things. When you've done those 4 things, you can call me and I'll give you more advice and I'll yell at you some more. She says, okay, that's a good deal. Guess what? I haven't heard from her. She listens to this show. She's probably listening to this show right now. But if you don't do the things that you know you should do that are going to improve your world, why continue to ask people for help? You're not even willing to help yourself. And then she goes on to tell me about how screwed up her sister was and what her sister should do. I'm like, look at home, baby. Look at home. And these are people that I would pour into. I would care about. I would give advice to. I will be there. I'll let you cry on my shoulder when things go wrong. But when you quit pouring into you, I'm done with you too. So you want my help? I'm there to help you. 407-706-3313, 407-706-3313, or my online website at WeBringYouHome.com. I'm looking for more real estate agents to do business with because I have clients I have to refer in Daytona, Deltona, Orange City, DeLand, Osteen. I need more realtors in that Volusia County corridor that I'd like to help, and they can help me. I want to do some more classes out there. I want to teach some construction perm classes, down payment assistance classes, move up classes, how to buy condos. I can help you with all that. But you want to connect yourself with a good lender that you can count on that's going to be there for your clients. Do you think you can count on me? Well, let me tell you, I have the most amazing follow-up system you've ever seen. Matter of fact, when you call me to do business, and many of you call me from the radio show. Listen, you're listening to me right now. You call me, you want to talk to the Lone Ranger, I return your call, and you don't return my call back. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You're actually getting me to take time out of my day to call you back, and you don't return my phone call? You listen to me. If you're listening to me out there, you know who you are. But for those of you that I have met, hundreds, if not thousands of you out there that listen to my show or the show I do with Cleve Loveland, and you need my help, you get my help, you come into my office, we meet each other, and we hug at the closing table. I mean, I had a wonderful couple came in here just yesterday. Man, we got pictures, first-time home buyers, just literally tears in their eyes. That's what I want. That's what I want for you. That's what I want for your kids and your grandkids and your extended family. Let's help each other become homeowners. It's the only security. Like, some people have no security at all. You got to have a home. It's rent control. If you've got money, if you're sitting back right now and you're listening to the show, because I know my demographic is probably you, okay? Most of you are between 45 and 70-year-old males. There are some females, conservative females, strong. Most of my females are strong people, okay? I don't know what it is about this radio show, but you're strong-willed people, smart females, educated males. I have a pretty good Hispanic and black population that lifts into this show that can tend to be conservative black people and Hispanic people. I love helping you. I will help your kids. I will help your grandkids, but I want you guys to listen to me. If you're well settled in life, you're pretty darn secure. And you know you only have 15, 20 years left on this planet. Maybe longer, but you got enough to live off. And you plan on leaving a bunch of money to your children or your grandchildren. Let me tell you something. Do it now. If they're adult children, let's give them a gift of equity. You can put your name on the deed. That way, they got a house, they got rent secure. They're never going to move back in with you because now they have their own house, and you helped them out with the down payment. You helped them out with the down payment. There's rent control. Now, why wouldn't you do that? Would you rather just put them on your will, and when you die, they buy a Boston Whaler and a Harley Davidson? That's what's going to happen with that. And they're going to piss your money away. Why not give them money now that's just for a down payment on a home? Don't give them money for other stuff. They're not used to knowing how to spend money. I wasn't used to it. I had to have people that took my hand and said, no, you don't buy the new van and the boat until you're already rich. And you don't have to be rich, but you got to be comfortable. You got to be secure. I see you guys with $700 a month car payments. I don't have a $700 a month car payment, and I probably make more money than you do. It's ridiculous on what I see people spend money on. Have some priorities. You got to own real estate. If you do it right now, I'm going to tell you something. You play your cards right now, your retirement's set up for you. You don't pay your cards right now, I'm going to tell you something. Your retirement is going to dictate what your future looks like. And that's not, it's grim. It's grim. Because if you don't have a pension, and I'm going to tell you, forget your Social Security. Social Security is going to pay for your diapers. That's about what it's going to pay for. And maybe some graham crackers and cheese. That's what Social Security is going to be there for. It's not going to you're not going to live a nice lifestyle. So you have to do other things to prepare yourself. And if you don't do that now, where do you think your future is going to be? Who's going to dictate that future? Biden? Obama? Anybody? Trump? They're not going to dictate your future. You dictate your future. You write your book. You write the book, and you write each page right now, and you write the outcome. How does this end? How does your story end? Because if you don't create that story now, it's not going to end good for you. It's not going to end good for your kids. It's not going to end good for your grandkids. But you can teach them now how to buy real estate, invest in real estate. It's security. It's easy. It's the easiest way to make money. Other people put money in your 401k. It's called your equity bank. It can't get any easier. You want my help. You want me to help your kids, your grandkids. Then I need you to commit to helping them and getting me involved in helping them. If you want me to yell at them for a little while, I'll do that. I have no problem with that. 407-706-3313. 407-706-3313. Write that number down. Save me in your phone. I'm the Lone Ranger. 407-706-3313 or WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. Let's talk a little bit about some other things that are going on out there. Jumbos. Jumbo loans, any loan that's over $447,000. I've got products. I can go up to $1.5 million with only 3% down and no PMI. How about that? 3% down jumbo, no PMI. How about construction perm loans for people that want to build on your own lot? Okay. Right now you buy in a subdivision. They're great houses. They're ginormous, but you can't get your wheelbarrow in the backyard because it won't fit without scraping up against your neighbor's house. Some people don't want that. Maybe they want to park the jet ski in the side yard. You can't do that in any neighborhood anymore. So maybe you want to buy a lot and build your own home. I'm going to be teaching a class on Friday, July 15th from 11:30 to 1. If you're a real estate agent, this is going to be in Claremont. All real estate agents in Claremont need to go to this class. If you don't know construction perms, you don't have the tools in your toolbox, I'm going to help you get the tools in your toolbox. I want to be an extension of you and your business. You must enroll in my class. It will be on the 15th of July, 11:30 to 1. It'll be during lunchtime. There's going to be some food involved. It's $15 a head to get in. You're going to learn everything you want about construction lending and how you can expand your market. Best $15 you ever spend. Okay? But you got to register at WeBringYouHome.com. That's WeBringYouHome.com. When we come back from the next segment, we're going to talk a little bit about rates doing and is the refi market gone? So stay tuned. A little bit about interest rates. You're going to know where they're going. It's scary, but it's okay. You're going to be okay. I'll be back in 5 minutes with more of the Lone Ranger Radio Show. WeBringYouHome.com, 407-706-3313.